Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Cassie. If you guys are new here, in today's video, we're going to do another protective style. I'm going to show you how I did this really pretty like boho butterfly lock, natural-esque looking faux lock install. First of all, I want to say a huge shout out and thank you to Shop Beauty Depot for sending me over everything that I needed to create this style and sponsoring today's video. I really enjoyed working with them. They are a company that I purchase from quite often. If you guys are not familiar, they are an online beauty supply store. They have everything you need to look your best. I love shopping from them. One of the reasons why is because I will purchase an order at like 12 and by 3 o'clock I have a shipping notification, so I love that. I am featuring a style that is exclusive to Shop Beauty Depot. These are the Gin Collection Natural Born Locks. I also attempted to do the butterfly lock method. You're gonna have to wait and see if I succeeded or if I failed. I'm just gonna keep that a secret and y'all gonna have to watch this video, you know what I'm saying? I don't wanna ramble too much. Obviously, if you guys wanna see how I got this style, we're gonna go ahead and jump right on into all the details in just a second. If you guys are new here and you have never seen my face before, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, turn on the bell so you never miss an upload from me, and give this video a thumbs up if you like my hair. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into today's video. The crochet method that I used was a combination of two different illusion method techniques. On one side, I did the braids where you just braid two plaits in your hair and then connect it to a cornrow. I didn't really love that, so I went in and did the rest of my head using rubber bands, and instead of doing plaits, I just added a rubber band. If you are somebody who is afraid of breakage, or if you have really fine hair and you just know that your hair can't handle having rubber bands in, don't do this style. Obviously do what is best for your natural hair. This is supposed to be a protective style, not a damaging style. You know what I'm saying? We are all trying to keep our edges and our length. This is for length retention. Just be mindful of what your hair can take. We all know our own heads the best. So what works for me may not work for you. I have only been doing the illusion method right here in the front. Like if I was going to do a half up, half down style, I would do this section of my head. I don't do the back because it's just time consuming, making sure that all the parts are neat and all that. I'm not the best at parting. So I only do the illusion method right here because I feel like that's what people see first. I don't care if you're behind me and you can clock my cornrows. I don't care. Say something. So like I said, I did the braids on this side. I just don't love how you can see the braid connecting to the other braid. So for the rest of my head along the front, I did the rubber band method. So basically you're just rubber banding the section of your hair and then connecting the hair to the next section. That sounds kind of confusing, but I'm going to insert what my hair looked like before I went ahead and installed these locks. You guys will see what I'm talking about. If rubber bands work well with your hair and you are not the best braider, this is definitely a really good method to use to get that individual looking install with your crochets. Once I stop doing the individual method, I just cornrow my hair straight back and then I install it like a normal crochet install. We're gonna go ahead and get into the install portion of this video. I just wanted to insert that little information about my braid pattern real quick because I know some people might ask for it. I also at one point tried to turn around and show you guys what it looks like crocheting hair in the back of my head. I hope I was in focus, but obviously I can't see the camera if I'm turned around. If you guys have any questions for me, leave them down in the comments below. I'm gonna stop rambling. I know I already said that once, but I feel like I just haven't stopped. I will see you guys at the end of this video to give you guys a full review on this hair. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
I belong to you. I belong to you. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust, and I always be around when I need some loving, baby. No one else. Yeah. Let you down.
So I just finished crocheting in all of the Born locks, and I have got to say that I love how these look. They look very natural. Shop Beauty Depot did go ahead and send me some water wave hair to do the butterfly lock method. So I'm going to see how I'm going to do this. I am brand new. I have watched so many tutorials on butterfly locks, but I haven't seen any that were done with this method, like crocheting in the lock, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna see if I can get the butterfly lock method that we all have become aware of over the last couple of months on social media with using the crochet hair. Yeah. The water wave hair that I'm going to be using to do the butterfly effect is the Bobbi Boss water wave. This is in 12 inches, and I requested the color 99J because I just felt like it would give it a really pretty like fall vibe to have a really like burgundy color mixed in with this chocolate brown. I'm gonna take 2 strands of the water wave hair and I'm going to fluff it out, and all I'm doing is ripping it apart so that it can be more fluffy and not so uniform. Here's what it looks like fluffed out. So I'm going to take my crochet hook and I'm going to crochet this into the base, and instead of pulling one side through while keeping the hook inside the water wave hair, I'm going to take the tail end of my lock and put that on the hook so that I'm creating like a knot around the base of the lock, if that makes sense. So then I'm just going to pull their water wave hair so that it can be secure, and then we can go ahead and start wrapping. Just from my experience doing faux locks in the past, you don't want to do a twisting method because then your lock is going to unravel like this once you're done twisting the hair. You want to wrap. So you want to keep the lock steady and wrap the water wave hair around it. Once I get to the end, I'm just going to rub it like this. Once again, I'm just grabbing 2 strands of the water wave hair and I'm going to fluff it up. So once I have the water wave hair underneath the base of my lock and I have this loop right here, I'm going to grab the lock and I'm just going to secure the hair onto it like this. And then I'm going to fluff it out a little bit more and I'm just going to start wrapping all the way down. And you can be as messy with this as you want because butterfly locks have that like messy, effortless like boho vibe. So you can be as messy with this as you want. You don't have to be super perfect, which is good for beginners like me because like I said, I'm trying this style for the first time. So obviously I don't have it down pat or anything like that. And then there you go. And I also didn't have enough hair to go all the way down, but I kind of like this little like peekaboo purple situation. Hello. Okay, so I messed up and I tried to add another piece of water wave hair to this one in the front and I ended up messing up. So I had to take all of the 99J hair out. So I'm starting over. Instead of cutting this part out, I mean, I know y'all know that I'm not perfect, obviously. Instead of cutting it out, I wanted you guys to see that this is a little bit of a struggle, but like I said earlier, with this style, I feel like you can get away with not being perfect, which I like. I'm doing 3 strands of the 99J this time. I kind of staggered it when I was crocheting it in so that I could go all the way down to the end of the lock. All right. It's not my favorite. It's definitely harder. I think I'm done with the water wave hair. I find that every time I work with this hair, I just don't like it. I don't know what it is about it. I've tried to do passion twists. Something about this water wave texture, I just don't love. This is the finished look. Really cute. I do like the ones that I did over here. For some reason, I'm just having an issue with this front one. Maybe it's the lock, I don't know, but you know what? After this video, I'm taking out the purple because I really just like how these look on their own. I want to give you guys a quick little review on these locks. These are the XL Born Locks by Janet collection. They are an exclusive to Shop Beauty Depot. I had 4 packs in a color number 4, and I'm going to give you guys the cons first and then the pros. So the first con that I have with these locks is the keyhole that you need to insert the crochet hook. very difficult, almost like impossible to find. You do have to unravel the lock a little bit and kind of like pry your finger in there to get, you know, a good amount of space that you're able to insert the crochet hook. That was a major con for me because when you're doing a crochet style, I personally love when they're really easy to install because the quicker I can get them installed, the happier I am. And this just took a little bit more time because you do have to really find that hole in order to be able to crochet these in. So that was probably the biggest con that I had. So yeah, so the other con that I have is while I do love this style, they are very frizzy. So the crochet hook snags, rings snag, nails will snag. But if you don't mind that, you know, you can look past it, that's fine. It wasn't something that would deter me from purchasing these or wearing them again. I just wanted to let you guys know if you're somebody who doesn't like snags or loose hairs, these are very frizzy. And when you're crocheting them in, because you are dragging the loop all the way up the lock, it will create a little bit more frizz. Now, in turn, that does make it look a little bit more natural, so I do love that. Those were the only two cons. Let's go ahead and jump into the pros. I love how these look. I love them. I love the ends. They're blunt, but they kind of have like a cute little coil at the end, but they're not like the goddess coil because I don't really love that style. They just look so natural. I love the thickness. They're not super thick. They're about as wide as my finger. So if you like this medium lock width, you'll like these a lot. Love this length. I feel like it's very natural. This is 12 inches and this is how it's looking like on me. I was able to use a little less than 4 packs, which I think is great because that keeps the cost down, which is always a good thing as well. They're very lightweight and you can move them around. They're not stiff or anything like that. They feel really soft. I was a little bit worried when I saw them in the package because on the model, they look a little bit more uniform, and in the package, I was like, man, I really hope these aren't going to be scratchy, but they're not. They feel really soft. I really like these. I'm very happy with how these feel. And I'll show you guys that they're not stiff. Like I can put them up in a ponytail. They're cute. They have like some body to them. I do think that this style is beginner friendly, but if you are somebody who is brand new to crochet styles and you want to try some faux locks, you might have a little bit of hard time crocheting these in because of the keyhole being so super small. So you might want to start off with some other locks and kind of get your feet wet and then try these out. By no means am I saying that you have to be an expert in order to create this style. Hello, I'm sitting right here in front of you guys. Very much not an expert. I do think that if you are brand new when it comes to crochet styles and you've never done one before or done one on yourself, just because of how the keyhole and the lock is constructed, I think that you'll have a little bit of frustration trying to install this style, if that makes sense. In my opinion, I would definitely purchase these locks if you wanted to try the whole butterfly lock trend that's been going around on social media, but you don't want to do individual locks. You still want to do a crochet style, but get that butterfly lock effect. I think you will love these. They look very natural. Even if you did want to pair these locks with the water wave hair to give you that butterfly lock effect, I feel like it would be easier than doing individuals because these are already frayed and a little bit messy. So when you wrap hair over it, you're going to get that uneven textured look, which is pretty much the whole vibe of the butterfly locks. I, however, just did not succeed when trying this out, and I'm not going to front for y'all. I don't want to get frustrated, so I just stopped. But I really do like the ones that I did on this side, so maybe when I take my pictures, I'll just, have to like show you guys the left side of me. I want to say a huge thank you to Shop Beauty Depot again for sponsoring today's video and working with your girl. I absolutely love them. I purchase from them quite often. I have mentioned them here on my channel. If you are in the Florida southern area, around this vicinity, you'll love them. They ship so quick. I get my packages like next day, even 2 days. It's amazing. So make sure you check them out. I will leave their website linked down below, as well as a link to all the products that I mentioned in today's video. If you guys are here for this style and you enjoyed this content, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you made it all the way to the end of this video and you are not already. I don't know what you're doing. You sat, you watched me do my hair, you listened to me ramble, and you're still not subscribed. Like, I don't understand. Make it make sense. Thank you guys so much for supporting whatever I do here on my channel, and I will see you guys very, very soon in my next upload.